This is green belt technique sleeper. Sleeper is for a right straight punch for an attacker. I'm going to walk through it with sensei axial and then I'll demonstrate it at a faster speed. So sensei axial is firing a right punch. I'm going to use my front left hand and I'm going to do one of two blocks. I can either do a traditional style inward block or I can do a parry block. So the choice is yours. A lot of it depends on his attack too. So, and I'm in a toe to heel stance. So after I execute my block, I remember when you block or parry, you're on the joint, the elbow joint, on the elbow or above, not below. So I don't eat the elbow. That's what he's doing. Good. So then from there, my other hand, my right hand, which is kind of just hanging down here from point of origin, is going to swing for a high ridge hand to the temple or jaw as I shift my stance into a bow stance. Then from there, I'm going to take a right C-step behind sensei axial, if you see where my leg is, so I can buckle or sweep, and I'm going to apply the choke. So apply the choke, palm to palm, squeeze your hands tight. Right hand on top of left, squeeze tight. So here's my choke, and I'm against the carotid artery. My other shoulder pushed up against his as I squeeze them. And then from there, I'm going to do a little adjust step, if you see with my left foot. As I throw him down, I'm going to try and hook this arm right here and lock it up against my knee joint right there. And then I have a right knee and a right punch. The knee is to his rib, his floating rib. And then my punch to the face. You could also palm if you wanted to as well. Strike here or here. You can add pressure to break. And then you're out, okay? All right, so there's a lot in that technique, so let's demonstrate again. So again, I got block, ridge, block and choke, just throw, hit the arm, watch that. This stance is a soft bow stance, so knee, ball the foot, my other knee, I have it right on his elbow, and then strike, and then I'm out. And that is sleeper. The next green belt technique is called corkscrew. Corkscrew is for an attacker punching a right punch from the side of you or maybe the flank. So where I'm facing this way and I'm catching out the corner of my eye, since I get attacked, he's coming into the side of me, punching me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my parry blocks, and as he attacks me, I'm going to twist my body, rotate and twist from basically a regular stance into a twist stance as I use my hands to do a hooking parry on his punch. Notice my twist. Then I'm going to untwist, that's why it's called corkscrew, and my right hand is going to hit with a ridge hand strike, or you can just use your whole forearm, either one. And I untwist my stance into that forearm or ridge strike. Cover hand or checking hand here. Then I'm going to step slightly into a soft bow stance, and if you see this, I'm going to shoot a low palm strike to his rib or kidney, which will kind of buckle his back and arch him a little bit. Then I will C-step, very similar to sleeper, palm to palm. I'm going to apply the choke again like I did before. The only difference was on sleeper, I was under the arm. I'm over the arm on this choke. Again, then from here, I'm going to bring my right foot up. I'm going to do what's called like a heel hook, scoop kick throw as I throw him down to the ground. And then my follow-up is going to be a kick or stomp anywhere to any target. All right, let's do it again. One sec. So again, I'll do it a little faster. So he punches, parry down, ridge hand or forearm strike, palm strike, C-step, lock and choke. Put him to sleep, man. Choke him out. Then I'm going to shoot this right foot out for the hook sweep. You just got to watch this arm. You can clear it out of the way. Stomp. Stomp here. Forever. All right, so we'll do it one more time a little faster. So go ahead. Sorry. Hop. Throw. Hop. And stomp. And cover out. And that is corkscrew technique. The next technique is called Dance of Doom. This is for a right straight punch as the axial is going to attack. So the first move when he comes in is going to be an inward block or a parry block. Again, like sleeper, you can do either one. Then my second move is going to be a ridge hand similar to sleeper, but I'm going to go to the groin this time instead of high to the face. The reason for that is his hand might be up high for sleeper and I can't do that, so I'll go low to the groin. Then from there, my left hand, which was protecting my face here, is going to hook behind his leg. As I step in with the right, I'm going to drive a right elbow to the rib. All three of those moves will take him down. Shuffle and lock up. What I mean by lock is I'm using my knee to lock his knee and his leg up so he can't bend in and try and kick. He's going to fight me. The other leg might kick up. That's what this is for. So I have a back knuckle to the inside of his knee, a corkscrew to the inside of the other knee. There's nerves in there that you want to hit. Chop right to the groin. Grab his heel and his toe, you flip over, and then it's going to be a stomp to any available target area, the rib or the back of the knee or the foot. All right, Sensei, again. So again, he comes in, parry, ridge, hook take down, back fist. See that leg that pops up? 1, 2, ha, here. Flip him over, and then I can stomp, ha, and then cover out. And that is called Dance of Doom. The next green belt technique is called Leap of Doom. This is for a right straight punch. Sensei Axel is going to attack me. My first move is to step off with my left foot to get out of the way on the angle, and I'm going to execute a double chopping block. My right chop is actually the one that's actually blocking the punch. My left one's here for cover or protection. And then from there, I'm going to hook grab for control. I'm going to shift and palm strike with my left to his elbow joint to either hyperextend or break. Here. And then my next move, I'm going to shuffle or step in slightly with my left foot. And this is going to be a back knuckle or a forearm. You can even elbow. It just depends on your distance. And I'm going to horse stance. And then I'm going to apply an arm bar. We all know the arm bar from crossing the talon. And this is going to be an arm bar takedown. I'm actually going to shift and force him down to the ground, then throw him down to the ground. After that, this is the leap part where we call Leap of Doom. I'm actually going to jump up in the air. I'm going to land on his back with 2 double stomps, just stomping on him. Then I'm going to hop off of him. I'm going to double butterfly palm to the back of his neck to smash his face into the ground. Then I'm going to turn my knees in. I'm going to stretch under his chin. You're going to finger lock like this. You lock your fingers in tight, and this is going to go under his chin. I'm going to stretch him up and stretch his back out. Then I'm going to grab with my left hand on the top of his head, grab his hair. My right hand cups under the chin. I'm going to snap his neck. Notice I have a left knee check in a soft bow stance. Now I'm going to right knee and chop, left knee and palm. I'm going to hop, jump, switch. So this is all one motion. I'm going to do a downward roundhouse kick to his head and then cover it up. All right, I guess we'll do that again, Sensei. So from that angle again. So Sensei attacks, I step off left, block, grab palm, back fist or forearm. You can do either one. Arm bar, take down. Here's the double leap. Double palm smash, under the chin, stretch him up. Snap the neck, right knee and chop. That knee's to the floating rib, chops the neck. And then I got a palm. All that does is smash his head back down to the ground, jump off, kick, and then I'm out. And that is called Leap of Doom. The next green belt technique is called fish hook. Fish hook is for a double hooking punch. So Sensei's attacking me with a hook punch. He's going to come in with a right left. I'm going to step in my fighting stance or my toe to heel. I'm going to execute a right inward block with my cover hand up. Then from there, when he fires the second one, I'm going to rotate that same hand, my right extended outward block. Then from there, I'm going to shift my stance, change, so I shoot the palm. You can do that at the same time too. From here, my right hand, which is still up for the block, protecting me, is going to corkscrew punch. A corkscrew punch is a twisted punch where I twist it outward and I'm hitting with the knuckles. And I'm going to hit his temple or the jaw hinge. Here. Then from there, I'm going to circle slightly, downward chop to his neck, and I'm going to cover out. So again, he comes in, I have inward block, outward block, palm, pop, there, corkscrew punch, chop, and then I'm out. And that is fish hook. The next green belt technique is called fan blocks. This is for a double straight punch. So Sensei Axel's in a fighting stance, and he's going to come in with a straight punch. I'm going to use my hooking parry on the first punch, and then when he punches, that's my right hand, by the way. When he punches again with the other hand, I'm going to draw back into a cat stance as I hook, trap, and parry with my second. That's my left hand. Then I'm going to front kick him in the groin low or to the stomach. I'm going to uppercut strike. From there, and I notice my toe to heel stance, I'm going to do a front crossover with my left foot, and my right hand is going to drop down low, which is either checking or striking low as I punch. So my hands basically switch position. From here, my right knee strike is going to hit the inside of his leg or knee to kind of open him up. And then right from here, I'm going to pop this right under his chin or face. This is called a lifting forearm. It looks like I'm punching, but I'm actually going to hit. I'll do the slow motion. Boom, like this. Then from here, I'm going to cross out one time. I'm going to kind of scan the room, come back in with a crossing rear, and I'm going to double cover out. That cross out is important because it's teaching you how to create distance, quickly scan in a 360 direction to see if there's any other attackers or other threats. and then you follow up. Okay, so let's do it again, Sensei, a little faster. So again, he comes in, I have 1, 2, 3, uppercut, front crossover, that's my check, or this could be a strike too with my punch, knee, pop the forearm here, cross out 1 time, scan real quick, come back in, cover out. And that's fan blocks. The next technique is called full Nelson. So Sensei's grabbing me in a full Nelson, rear full Nelson, and this is different a little bit than heel hook because this one he's already has my arms up over my head. So where heel hook it was attempted, this one your hand's already up there. So you're gonna step slightly to the side or spread your feet out a little bit, and you're gonna try and go for a claw or a spear hand to his face or eyes, anything to lighten up the grip to cause some pain. Then I'm gonna drop down in my horse stance, and if you notice I slam my elbows down to help break the hold. So you have 2 strikes, face, and then elbows. Slide back up, headbutt, right to the nose. That's my 3rd strike. Step forward with your left foot, and I'm kind of pulling him, and then quickly shift back, and I'm gonna hit him with my right elbow. I'm gonna step up with my right, back with my left, hit him with my left elbow. Notice the stance change and reverse bow, and then hammer or backfish, you can do either one, to the clavicle or to the temple, and then you're crossed out. So again, Sensei. So strike to the face, drop, slide up, headbutt, pull them off, switch 1, 2, hammer on 3, and then I'm out on 4. And that is full Nelson. The next green belt technique is called interlock. So this is for an attacker who's hooking your arms from behind you like this, kind of really hook them in, Sensei showing it. Yeah, so sometimes they get you real tight where your arms are right back there. So if you can see here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my left thumb, I'm gonna brace it with my finger, so it looks like a strike, and I'm gonna actually poke or strike to Sensei's nerve right in his the fold of his thigh, right above his groin. And then I'm gonna claw with the right hand, so it's a double strike. Thumb poke and claw. All I wanna do here is create this, his reaction to bend back a little bit to create space. So again, I'm gonna thumb strike with my left, claw to the groin with my right. Left foot stomp, so I'm gonna just stomp on his foot, and then from there I'm gonna do a scoop kick with my right to his knee, and I'm gonna pop the elbow up. One of these obscure elbows to help break the hold. And then from there, I'm gonna step around with my right, back with my left, and notice I'm gonna grab, slide down the arm to his wrist, twist it so his elbow is pointing down, and I'm gonna uppercut break. Ha, right to his arm, that's a hyperextension or a break, and then from there, I'm out. So again, so I have my strikes first. He's right on top of me real tight, so that's where I have my thumb strike, my claw, stomp the foot, scoop an elbow. Sometimes you have to do this a couple times as I step around, and I'm using my whole body, torque, hip rotation, keep that arm against you. I got that right against the elbow joint break, and then I'm out. And that is called interlock.